My dear viewers, welcome to this coffee cup reading. This coffee cup is for all Taurus and it's for the month of July, a little bit over 2026. I hope you'll enjoy this reading, my dear Taurus. I hope it guides you in seeing what's coming, what's hidden, what's about to take place in your life, and everything you need to know. I'd like to welcome you to the channel and to this coffee cup and wish you all the best in every avenue of your life. Now, my dear Taurus, prior to the coffee cup, I do meditate and I'm given a lot of information which I'll write down on a piece of paper and deliver to you at the end. If you have been watching this for some time, you will get to know one thing which was really shocking for me. This is the first time in 6 years that I've been doing the coffee cup that I never got any initials. So, and that applied to every sign. So I feel like somehow the initials of people I used to get has been removed. I don't know whether it's been many of you, the collective, like everybody not wanting that, perhaps. I mean, I don't know. I just follow and deliver the messages. But I just noticed that in all the coffee cups for the 12 signs, the initials that I used to get, they stopped them all. They removed them. So anyway, I'd love to hear your feedback about that. Okay, now your cup, as always, it's wonderful. I'm going to start right at the beginning. Wow, oh my goodness, there's so much happening here. So many new opportunities, new doorways opening for you. That is really magnificent. And a lot of healing, I see. Okay, let us begin with glasses on and let's see what the first thing is here. Okay, so it looks to me like this is a beautiful crown. And there is a release of some sort. All right, now my dear Taurus, it looks to me like you have been flustered. You've been restricted for such a long time. Now change is coming, and this change is going to give you freedom. So you've got to be very cautious because cautiousness seems to be there. It's saying that you have to be very tactful with your words and not to snap and get upset when you're not getting your desired goal, what you want to do, because of the restriction that was overwhelming you for such a long time. Now you're free. You've got a new life. The change that's taken place is spectacular. Something that was holding you back has been removed completely from your life. It's gone. And with it, there was a lot of illness, a lot of fatigue, a lot of stress. You feel as though there's a lot of loss of time, theft of time, as though a lot has been taken from you. There's irritation and worry and anxiety. But you know what? As this situation is removed, you're going to think, why am I still upset? This situation or this person that's been removed, they're gone. What is it that I'm still not happy about? There's some anger inside or some sadness. And the reason that is because you've got to let go and you've got to forgive yourself. Forgive the damage that was done and to be able to move on. There's a lot of situation about reputation and exposure. You are concerned about those things. Maybe it's to do with families and how to deal with situation, because I do see a door opening as someone is leaving. There is a door opening, and then there is risky situations. And taking risks, you've got to be very careful, especially when there is a lot of change going on here in your life. I do see that you might be dealing with something, some sort of a competition perhaps, or some sort of a situation where you have to put on a facade and not be able to be yourself. And that could be very painful or upsetting rather, because there's so much going on within your mind and there's so much you want to do. And if you feel like you have strong emotions, like there's a lot of emotions, and some of them are love and some of them are hate and some of them is anger. And all this is happening because I feel as though I'm trying to understand this. Not knowing is really upsetting you. Not knowing what comes next. Not knowing what rights you've got. Not knowing what happens next. Just you're questioning everything. And I feel like there is someone of fire energy that will be very supportive Fire energy, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, someone that's got fire energy. There is a path of money coming your way. I do see solid finances. I see that there is money. There's a big money bag here. So you will be doing well. You've got plenty of money to live on. You've got long-term, I see long-term, looking at long-term investment. I see you finding the money path. I see you also getting a lot of support from someone. Someone's been advising you, or they're going to advise you, or they have advised you about what's coming, what to do, what the best course of action is, and to explore the unknown. Actually, I do see sometimes it looks to me like maybe there is someone trying to come between you and someone, but ultimately I feel like there is a new pathway opening for you. In fact, there are two, one of money and one is a different path. It could be to do with travel. There is possibility of travel. There's a possibility of moving, relocation. There's a possibility of something near the future happening, like you want to plan something, to do something, take some action. I truly feel you've got to be very cautious because there's a warning here. Warning of a problem that might take place either now or in the near future. It has to do with your goals and your dreams and what you want to establish, and not wanting anyone to stand in your way. There is going to be a lot of healing needed, and ultimately you will see that this healing that is going to heal you. There is also a vacation. I mean, a vacation is 100%. I can see this pathway. This is money and this is vacation. So there is a journey, without a doubt. It is destined for you to go. And you're going with a very close friend, someone very close. So that is wonderful. You're having a beautiful vacation, and there's going to be a lot of emotional comfort. I see a lot of a beautiful, loving family around you. And a loving family is very important. Some of you are starting fresh. There's music, there's happiness, there's joy, there's change that's going to bring you great joy, and you are going to be loving this joy that's coming. One more thing that's incredible is that I see a beautiful eagle, and I see a pathway that brings you a triumph, a great victory over all the obstacles you were facing. It's all over. It's a cause to celebrate your life now. It's a cause for you now to be happy, to be rested, to enjoy, to know that there's a great journey ahead of you. I also see two more important things. 3, 4. Oh my God. Okay, so I see there's beautiful peace and harmony coming into your life. I see celebration. You're celebrating something really big. I see the gift of money. There's a big amount of money coming your way. I also see a precious gift is going to be given to you. So that is magnificent. That is the beginning of a great path that's going to you'll be able to travel. You'll be able to have fun. You'll be able to do things with friends. I also see that you are taking some sort of an action where maybe perhaps it's giving you a managerial position for some of you, some sort of a ranking, but you are manifesting money and you're doing quite well in this position. I see a new beginning for you, a great new beginning that's bringing you a lot of happiness. You've got to be very careful. Don't let pride stand in your way. Pride can do a lot of damage. And you might be meeting someone that might be born in the Chinese year of the rabbit. There could be someone that is very much into intimacy, sexuality, that you've got to be careful of. So it's not just that. There should be more than that. You'll feel it. You'll know if there is something like that. There's also a younger person. There's a younger person. Maybe it's the younger person that's very much into that part of life where it's very much into sexual matters, very much concerned with that and not much with other things. So, and because you have been tied down for so long and restricted and codependent, in a way you felt trapped, and now that you're released from that trap, you will feel a certain release, but you've also got to be very careful because there's a lot of emotional baggage within that restriction you went through. There's a lot of problems a lot of difficult times that you've put up with. So understanding is going to help ease all that if you were to meet someone very understanding. I do see an end of a rough patch, a time where there was a lot of harshness. That's all gone. But there are further challenges that you will be. I can see further challenges that are going to be there, but the challenges that I'm seeing are to do with family. There may be discord among family and friends, but family and either one, there's misunderstandings, and that could be a little bit disappointing. There could be a disappointment in a lover also at the same time. But I see positive and negative. I see duality. There's a good omen that life is going to be more calm and more happy. But then there is a lot of issues with baggage and emotional baggage, and feeling as though you're not lucky, as though things are not going your way. There's regret, there is guilt. There's a lot of that going on in your mind also. There is a situation where it has reached an impasse. You always wonder, why did it end? Now you are thinking about it. Why did it end? What happened? I feel like they're saying to me, I'm shown here to let go of something that reached an ending, and you probably couldn't do it. It was nothing to do. It wasn't in your hands. It was from the other party where they let go. You've just got to let go. You can't force the issue. It's just something that is ended. It was a spiritual situation, part of like learning from each other, and that was it. It just did its thing and it was over. There are health matters that you have to pay attention to. A sudden change is going to take place, and this sudden change is going to be another change is coming. There's another, like a change did happen, now another change is coming, and this sudden change is going to be something where you are going to be spending money. You could be a movement. There's movement. Some of you could be moving for work, some of you could be traveling, some of you could be doing fun work, but there is a situation to do with health. Now, in regard to health, I feel like maybe you are going to be working maybe in a health department or health situation, or perhaps paying attention to your health is going to be very important. Now, I'm seeing also Venus, the goddess of love. Venus is also the god of love and money, which is you. My dear Taurus, Venus rules Libra and Taurus. So I'm seeing the goddess Venus here. The symbol of Venus, and Venus is about attraction. It is also about money. It is about grace. It's about relationships. It's about magnetism, and it is about abundance, and it's about happiness. So all of that is coming into your life, and I feel like it's coming from someone that is of earth energy. Earth energy, which is like yourself, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. They've got earth energy in them. Now, your soulmate is water and fire. So when I'm seeing earth, maybe it's someone that might be an earth energy that might have either water or they might have fire in them. If there's any one of those, either water or fire in them, it will be a twin flame. There's great news that you'll be hearing. There's a compliment from this admirer, this person who's an earth energy. You will like this person because they're very much like you. You are earth and they're earth, so you'll be on the same level. There is an opportunity of a windfall. Big amount of money could come to you. So play the lotto or the lottery. Use the numbers and play. There is also some news that you're waiting to hear about, some package or some contract or something you're waiting for, and you're going to be hearing it. This something is about, it's happening about money, and it's going to give you a lot of wealth and a lot of stability. A lot of money is coming your way. You are missing someone or missing something. There's someone that you might be missing. There may be a situation where there is missing somebody. It doesn't say who, but it just looks like there is a missing situation here. There may be a situation to do with children affecting this situation of your life, in your life now. You are going to be learning about twin flames and expanding on twin flames. Stay optimistic about your love life. It's just going to get better and better. There is a great key which represents success to an outcome, to a problem, perhaps there is success. And now I'm seeing the star sign Cancer, which is a water energy. Remember I said Earth is you are Earth, and I saw someone new, Earth energy, that was going to come in your life, who was going to be very much admiring you and a beautiful connection. And I said to you, if there is water in them, it's your twin flame. If there is fire in them, it's your twin flame. So I see Cancer now, the star sign Cancer. Someone wonderful, and this is happening around July maybe. Also, Cancer is connected to July. Something big happening in July. You might be meeting someone in July. It is possible. But Cancer is there. And it could be from July up to 3 months. There is 3 months there. So we've got July for Cancer, and we've got 3 months from there. I see a great victory, a great connection, feelings and nurturing. They're all livening up. So that's incredible. There is someone working against you. They don't want you to maybe move on to something else there. This is very bizarre what I'm seeing here. Someone is not quite happy where you're getting or what you're doing. Anyway, this is very much connected to some sort of either Chinese year of the rabbit. Chinese year of the rat. Then there is the rabbit, and then there is the tiger, and then there is the horse. So all of these signs are connected. The tiger here is the strongest. The rat here very strong. Now, this person sometimes can be extremely stubborn, and I see that you've got multiple choices now, and you've got to make the right choice. When this happens, this is all taking place from July onwards. You'll be at the crossroads where you have to make decisions of what to do, the choices you've got. Even when it comes to travel, you've got to do choices. Now, you might be dealing with someone that might be a bit stubborn in their way, and you might find it difficult to travel with them. But I do see there is success ultimately, and things are going to work out well for you. There is a two-faced friend you've got to be very careful of and very cautious of. It could be a friend, or it could be someone that is not a friend that's there. All right, I do see physical activity. You're doing something. You're taking care of your health. Maybe you're starting a health regime. Something naturally is happening, and it's giving you a lot of peace. It's giving you a lot of success, and it's giving you a lot of freedom. When you're thinking about ahead, you're thinking about your foundation, where you want to live, how you want to live. You're thinking about that, or something is making you think about that. All of a sudden, there's a lot of rewards coming your way, my dear Taurus. A lot of rewards, and some of those rewards are luxury. So luxurious rewards, satisfaction, serenity, peace is coming also. Now I see a fire energy. Before I saw Cancer, now I'm seeing a Sagittarius. This person is fire energy, and they could be your twin flame. So you are, now I know that the majority of you will be dealing with twin flame, not soulmate, but a twin flame, which means it's either fire energy with earth or water with earth. Okay, either one. So the majority of you are going to be dealing with both fire and water coming into your life, and they might come as an earth energy, because at the beginning I saw the earth. And this person is you'll like one thing about them: they love traveling. They love music, dancing, going to parties. They're very enthusiastic about everything. They're very passionate and very optimistic, and you will like that about them. They can be humorous also, and you could be meeting this person around the November, December time, possibly. It says you have to be a little bit patient, and you'll see things are going to be working out for you. Now, my dear Taurus, I'm seeing earth energy here very strong, and the strongest earth energy that I see is Virgo, Gemini. There's 1, 2 in the earth energy, but then I'm seeing next to it the air energy, and there is Gemini there, but it's got Virgo in it too. So there's 5 Virgo, Gemini, very strong. Virgo, Gemini. Virgo, Gemini doesn't do that well. It's not a twin flame. It is someone that you can be good friends with to some degree. But I do see Taurus, Libra also here, and I see that with the air energy, Libra, Taurus is 6. So there is Oh, there's 6 of each, which is wonderful. You've got 6 Taurus, Libra, and 6 Virgo, Gemini. You've got 3 Capricorn, and you've got 3 Aquarius. Now, it looks to me like there's going to be a very strong Taurus, Libra in your life, someone, or Virgo, Gemini. They are controlling, they are the highest level. And maybe the person that I saw at the beginning with Earth energy is either Virgo, Gemini, or Taurus, Libra. Then I'm seeing the fire. And guess what? I see fire. In the fire, the leading one is Sagittarius. There is so much Sagittarius. Second on the ladder is Aries, and then comes Leo. For the majority of you, you'll be dealing with the fire energy, Sagittarius. So that tells you that's part of your twin flame, the fire energy. Now, if it comes with water, then that's a soulmate. But I saw today in this reading, it showed to me that the majority will be dealing with twin flames and not soulmates. Now, in the water energy, the highest level I see Pisces. Very strong for the majority of you. It's going to be Pisces. Second on the level is Cancer. And then third on the level is Scorpio for the minority. But for the majority of Taurus, it's going to be Pisces and second Cancer for the water energy. And that explains the water energy that's coming, Cancer. There's Cancer and there's... So Cancer and Pisces would be the same, I would say, because we had Cancer before. Cancer and Pisces for the majority of Taurus, which is your twin flame. And then, of course, Sagittarius was the other one with the fire energy, being another strong one. And, of course, Aries, the highest level. Okay, and Leo was third. So now moving on to the Chinese years. And the Chinese years we've got... Let's have a look at this section. Right, we've got this monkey, Chinese year of the monkey, Chinese year of the pig, Chinese year of the rooster, very strong. Then comes the horse and then the tiger. Now, the majority of you are dealing with Chinese year of the pig, the rooster, very strong, then tiger, and then the horse for the majority of it. And the monkey, of course, sorry, the monkey. The monkey, the rooster, the pig, and the tiger, and the horse are for the majority. Some of them could be family, some of them could be people that are coming in your life, and some of them could be the people that left your life. But then second on the ladder, this is for the majority of Taurus. On the second on the ladder, we've got an ox, buffalo, we've got a snake, and we've got the rat. Okay, so that gives you an idea of the Chinese years. Now I'm going to go through this. I'll just have a sip of water, and then... Oh, it's not here, sorry. 1 second. I'll just grab the bottle. Here we go. Now I'm going to deliver to you the messages that came in meditation. And let's see what you need to know. Wow. The first thing I see here is in a few weeks' time. Something's going to happen in a few weeks' time. You've been working hard, or someone that's working hard. Something hidden is going to be, I did see secret here. I forgot to mention it. There was a secret. Something hidden is going to be discovered. Something is going to be revealed. You are unique. Be yourself. You don't have to change. Be yourself. You are special. There is going to be a contract of some sort. Remember I said to you news is coming and it could be about some sort of money or contract? Well, contract is here. Something inspirational is taking place. It's going to be very inspiring. It says here, difficulty and danger soon is going to end. Something to do with life and birth, death and birth. It's going to be over. Listen to what is being said. Listen to what is being said. Very interesting. Okay, so I was given number 6, which is all about healing. You are going to go through a process of healing. It's also about love, and it's about falling in love. It is about June. People who are born in June are Gemini or Cancer. We got Cancer here, Cancer very strong. June itself, the month of June 2026. And it could be healing, it could be love, it could be healing through love. It is connected to the Chinese year of the snake. You could be meeting someone born the Chinese year of the snake. It could be your twin flame. And it could be either Cancer or Gemini at the same time. Cancer goes with you, Gemini not so much. Okay, Gemini can go with you, okay, but it's a very difficult twin flame. A water energy would be more better a twin flame because water goes well with earth. Okay, so that's that. And that's the end of it. That's perfect. I hope you enjoyed this reading. My dear Taurus, do give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think. And I do wish you abundance of blessings and a lot of love and light. Namaste.